Hello, everybody. Sorry I'm 15 minutes late, but honestly, your girl was like, I don't feel like streaming today. But that's when the streaming becomes accountability for me as well. So here I am. Hello. Rolled out of bed, and now I'm here. So am I on chapter whatever with wings? I'm on chapter 11, basically where we left off. But listen, I don't like rereading books. So this stream is really the only time that I read it. But I am trying to get to the part where she meets Julian so I can remember exactly what she thinks about him, because these ship wars are coming up and your girl is just trying to figure out what these Team Jamal people are thinking now. Regardless of whatever, I don't agree with them. Not in Wings of Ebony. Like, if in Ashes of Gold Jamal really comes out and he's just the one, I'm like, okay, whatever. But in Wings, I don't see it. I think they're walking by faith. Jamal was barely even in Wings, which is fine. But he's barely even in Wings. You just like him because you want to like him, and that's fine. But just say that. So anyway, I'm Team Julius, but I want to remember exactly what Ruth thinks of Julius. So that's the only reason, because really I could just like skip forward to the part that I'm supposed to be at, and then at least I would be remembering those different parts of the book. So like if I was just reading 1 through 7 the week we were supposed to, and then if I stopped at 5 and skipped forward to the 6 through 11 part, and then I stopped at 8 and then I skipped forward to the 12 through whatever, like if I would did it like that, only read parts of the sections that we had marked out, at least I would still be getting through the book and remembering parts of it, which is probably what I'm gonna do after she meets Julius for the first time. So I just want to remember that, because everything else in the book I pretty much remember, but I just want to remember how she feels about Julius. Because if she doesn't really want to get back with him, that's fine. But I'm just saying, in Wings, as far as Wings of Ebony goes, I'm not Team Jamal. If you're Team Jamal from Wings of Ebony, I really just feel like you want to like him, and that's fine. But there's no evidence. So, good morning, Shamla. Listen, that's fine. I know, but that's fine. Good morning, Brandy. We're here. We see each other. Yeah, here's the thing. Everyone is calling everyone my queen these days. That can't mean something. It can't. Everyone is calling everyone queen. Like, and also, she is a queen. So if she were not a queen and he was like, you're a queen to me, that's different. He was literally just acknowledging her title. Everyone in that mountain should be calling her my queen. Actually, other people in that mountain did call her queen. The old guy called her Jelani, so I'm just like, she gonna marry him? No. So it's just like that can't be a point in his favor. Now, yes, did Rue notice he was fine? Okay, but like, so she noticed that Julius was fine too, so that can't be a factor either. Exactly. It was like that. It was like that. See, that's why I'm rereading it. So I'm just rereading it for the ship stuff because I don't remember a kiss. So I'm just like, who got the kiss in the end? I don't know who got the kiss in the end. So that's why I'm rereading it, purely for ship war stuff, nothing else. So she just mentioned Jamal. Hello, Nicole. She just mentioned, not Jamal, she just mentioned Julius because she was thinking about the tats that he has and how to ID the tattoo artist that did the ink for this gang. So she, which I'm glad, I wanted to hear that part because I'm like, what exactly did he do again? Like, I remember he did something for his grandmother, and he started selling drugs for his grandmother, to selling drugs to like take care of the bills for his grandmother, and started acting stupid when he got money. Cool, got it. Now I remember. Listen, where I am with it. Good morning, Pat. Where I am with it is Rue is what, 16 right now? and will be 17 in Ashes of Gold, I think, or something like that. She's 16, 17 years old. He's 16 or 17 years old now. She's been gone for a year. So she was dating him when she was like 15 at the oldest, because it was a year ago. So if she's 16 or 17 now, and that was a year ago, and she already wasn't even dating him before she left, she was dating him when she was at the oldest 16, maybe 15, maybe even 14. Who knows? Like, but she was dating him when she was young. So he was doing that when he was a kid. How do you expect a 15-year-old who ain't never had that much money to act when he get money and girls start noticing him? Like, they don't know how to handle that. But, and so I'm totally fine with her breaking up with him, really. Like, he was acting stupid, respect yourself, get out of there. But if he comes back and is like, I have learned my lesson, okay, great. Like, if you still like him and he's not acting the same, then fine, because he's a child, you're a child. You make stupid mistakes in this book, he makes stupid mistakes in his life. So I'm just like, if you get to be imperfect, then so does he. So I am fine with her breaking up with him. But like the Team Jamal people who are like, oh, like once you make a mistake with me, once I leave you, it's over for good. Listen, if you don't have any more feelings for that person, then fine, leave an ex where they're at. But if you actually do, and it's not a grown man who should know better, but a child who is learning, I'm just like, if Rue likes him, I prefer Julius. That's just me. I support Rue in whatever decision she ends up making, but I like Julius better. He's a ride or die, and he was with her before she knew she was a queen, which matters more to me because he ain't with her for the shine. That's me. That's my case. Okay. LOL, I was still girl bye. Yeah, and maybe Rue won't choose anyone in the end. Who knows? Maybe Rue will be like, me, myself, and I, it's all I got. Well, hopefully she's not singing that, because I feel like she's already singing that in Wings of Ebony. It's just like, Rue, you don't need to be your own best friend. You need a best friend. And you need a better best friend than who? Brie, precisely. Okay, so we're going to get into this first sprint because I got a hard out at 12:30. So we're going to try to get in at least 3 sprints, 2 30s and a 20. So we're going to just hop right in. I'm going to put the first question up. I'm reading Wings of Ebony, obviously, because it's the only time that I read it. What are you reading? Put your answer in the chat. And we're going to get into this first sprint. All right. And 3, 2, 1. Y'all turn them pages. All right, y'all, that's our first sprint. Stop sharing. That's our first sprint. So sorry if you saw the speed just go like black for a second. I was in the next room because I literally just woke up like 5 till 10. So had a late start, wanted to put my hair out of my face. So I was in the next room doing that. And then I came back and just saw that my laptop was black. And I was like, well, this is new. And it died. I don't know why. I do know why. Because like the battery was at the half point, so it should not have died. But my computer is doing this thing where it's trying to like annoy me so much being ridiculous that I buy a new one. And I'm just like, well, that's not happening. I'm not buying a new computer. So it's you and me, not only until I graduate, until I get my next job. And then when I get paid from that job, then I'll buy a new computer. But you and me are going to be rolling together for at least another year, maybe a year and a half to 2 years. You're going to have to suck that up and leave me alone. I don't care if you have to be on a charger IV. I'm not buying a new computer for the next 2 years because I just bought one. Like, this computer is not that old. Right. Pretending that it's a phone. Exactly. I'm like, I'm sorry you feel that way. Also, good morning, Margaret. I'm sorry you feel that way. The answer is no. The answer is no. Okay. Nicole's going to edit some videos. I need to edit my third Kwanzaathon video. Man, I was like, I'm not going to do all videos for Kwanzaathon. And it's not all videos, but it is like 5 out of 7, which is not what I wanted. But it just happened. So I guess it's fine. I'm on my third one that I need to edit. And then I have a fourth one that I'm shooting next Thursday. That'll be really exciting. I can't wait for y'all to see that one. And then I'm doing the live with Shay. So it just happened. It's whatever. Let's see. Tia, good morning. I'm reading The Prey of Gods by Nikki Drayden, The Hot Box by Zane, and Graceling by Kristen Kishore, all on audio. Cool. Reading The Bennett Women by Eden. Is that an L or an I? Either it's a Paya or Apalakubi, but I can't tell if it's an L or an I. It looks like an I from where I'm sitting. Cool. Yes, I was looking at the next comment. Yay, cool. Yeah, a couple of Kwanzaathon vids. Yeah, I really was like, I'm only gonna do 2 videos. Lies. But 2 of the I've shot 3 so far. 2 of them are already edited, uploaded, scheduled. It's done. The third day the third and fourth day, actually, I think I'm doing on Twitter and IG. And then the 5th day is another video. The 6th day is another video. And then the 7th day is supposed to be the mood board live, which is chill. So, absolutely. You're not going to tell me what to do. And this is not how you get what you want either. By just dying on me. That's not how you get what you want. I'm sorry. That is not how you get what you want by throwing tantrums. See, now I can't get a new computer because I have to make sure that you understand that I don't negotiate with terrorists. You're acting like a 3-year-old. I can't give you what you want because you're acting a fool now. See, I'm working on breakfast and heading out of town task, home for the holidays. Yay! Which reminds me, next week is going to be a recorded sprint like we did like a month or so ago because holiday travels. But I may still be in the chat. But so yeah, still come, definitely. Still come and watch it live. I may be in the chat. I may be in the chat if I'm not in the air. Shay may be in the chat. And I still need the accountability to get through Wings of Ebony. So even though I will be reading it during the pre-recorded sprint, I'm probably gonna read with the sprints again when it premieres live, because I need all the accountability I can get to read this book. Because I'm not a rereader. I'm really not. I'm glad that I am though, because there's so much that happens in Wings of Ebony that I have the broad strokes plot, but getting the nuances, like, oh, I forgot that Miss Leola knew about magic. Oh, I forgot that that she's the one that summoned a sim. I forgot that her mother is the one that told her to summon a sim. So while she's pissed at him for coming and taking her away, like, your mom asked him to do that. I haven't seen yet how she reacts to all of that. I'm on chapter 13. I will finish chapter 13 in this next 30 because I have 13 minutes left. But yeah, what continues to vex me is just how much trust she gives to Bree. And how, like, you from the hood, but you don't find it odd that you and Asim are the only Black people in this place. Like, that just, I just don't understand that. I don't understand that. Like, you go from being somewhere where basically everybody is Black, or at least a person of color, and then you go somewhere where everybody is not just white, but gray. And you don't have no questions. Like, when Tasha asked her, everybody's white, where are the Black folks? And you're like, I don't know, I never thought about it. Why? That doesn't make sense to me. As a Black person, when I go somewhere, I'm looking for the Black people. And if they're not there, I am intensely aware of that. And then the microaggressions that she went through in Gizon, I'm just like, I don't understand how you weren't constantly aware of the fact that you were the only Black person and asking them, why are we here? Why are we here surrounded by white folks? Who are your people? If I got to be here with you, who are, like, do I have a grandfather or grandmother on your side? Do I have cousins? Like, it just vexes me that she asks no questions, because all the secrets did not have to be. Like, he wanted to tell you and you just would not listen. That vexes me. It feels too much like a miscommunication trope, even though it's not. But it just vexes me how she could have asked so many questions and did not. And let me just say, I don't, from a theoretical perspective, I understand that she's mad at her dad because he's not there. But my dad has always been in my life, so I don't understand the anger of a parent who's coming back into your life after 16 years or whatever, and I don't understand that sort of anger. So I'm just like, but can you just ask him a question? Like, is that too hard to do through your rage? Maybe it is. I don't understand that. But I'm just like, right, but this is your life. So fine, be mad at him, but this is your life. So anyway, it vexes me how few questions that she asks. That's where I am with it. Make sure you drink some water. Question number 2. It's almost the end of the year. How are you feeling? Are you pooped? Are you pumped? Are you already in hibernation? Are you trying to read all the books? Are you like, I'm going to read no more books? Like, where are you at with it? We're going to get into another 30 and maybe try to do one more 30 before we head out. Question number 2 is up. Hi, Adrian. How are you? Is there a willful... That's a good question. Is there a willful ignorance, closed-mindedness trope? Just listening to your description, not knowing the context. You know, I wonder. That's a great question. I wonder, is there? That's the question. Is there a willful ignorance trope? I don't know if there's a trope, but it's definitely a trend. It has to be a trend. Okay. Question 2 is up. Let's get into this sprint. I'm going to try to eat some breakfast. All right, y'all. In 3, 2, 1, y'all turn them pages. Okay, so that's our second sprint. We're going to do one more, and I think we will have time for another 30, actually. So that's good. We'll get an hour and a half in today. Okay, how are you feeling? I'm feeling kind of pooped on the reading thing. I haven't really, I'm at a point where I don't know that I'm going to be like, that I'm going to finish another book before the end of the year. I'm reading things, but mostly I'm rereading my comfort books. So like, I don't like rereading. I only reread one particular series over and over again. Like, I don't have a lot of rereads. I'm just rereading all the Amaranthine Saga books because it's just so comforting, but I'm not really paying attention to anything. So I'm not reading anything. I am reading an arc of The Blood Trials by N.E. Davenport. Thanks again to Vienna for sending me her extra copy. It's interesting. So far, I'm on chapter 2, so I'm not going to say too much about it, but I, need to be reading more adult fantasy anyway, just for my own edification. So I'm going to push through, but I'm like, okay, cool, buffering as to how I feel about it. It wasn't love at first sight, but I'm like, all right, well, let's see where it goes. I'm interested. I am interested, so we'll see. But yeah, that's how I'm feeling. I'm not in hibernation, but I'm halfway into the den. I'm halfway into the hibernation den. Okay, Margaret, trying to figure out how much commitment to put on myself in 2022. It's a harder question than it needs to be. That's real. That's real. I'm really not trying to have too much expectation for myself in 2022 because I'm going to be very, very busy next semester kicking off this program at work. I'm going to be very, very busy in this summer and in the fall. It's gonna be my last year in grad school, so, and I'll be on the job market, so like I'm not really trying to give myself a lot of booktube things to do because I'll have just other things that have to take priority next year, Lord willing. Who knows if we'll get it 2022, but if we do indeed, it will be busy. Absolutely overwhelmed at the moment, praying for peace of mind, body, and spirit. There we are. Jersey fam, you're not late. You're on your own time. Can't wait for this year to end. Love the beginning of the new year. Just something about a fresh start that rejuvenates. Agreed. Cautious and anxious as things are wrapping up over here in the UK, so I'm keeping cozy and reading lots. Okay, bye, Margaret. Have a great day. Accomplish all the things. Happy Friday. Sending hope and a place to start. Yep. It's been a long year. Yes. Hibernation, definitely. All right, y'all. We're going to do one last sprint. Take a drink of water. Just hydrate. Take a drink of water, roll your shoulders. We haven't been doing a lot of stretching lately. I have not been doing a lot of yoga lately. By a lot, I mean none, which is an issue. I need to get back into it, but for now, we'll just roll our shoulders. That's right, just a nice little roll. I'm on what chapter am I on for Wings? I am on chapter 16. I'm on chapter 16 on Wings. And let me take my vitamins too. Yes. Take care of yourself. I am on chapter 18 of Wings. Let me see. Not 18, sorry, 16. And the next chapter 16, is 8.5 minutes. I think I'm gonna listen to that, maybe, and then stop. And then for the rest of the sprint, I'm gonna work on this application that's due on the 30th. I just need to look over it because I'm not really gonna do much else after my meeting at 1. So I'm gonna try to get through that because next week is dissertation revision. Yay. Okay, so let's get into this next sprint. We've stretched a little bit, we've drank a little bit, We've taken our vitamins. So on this last print, just turn them pages. All right, y'all. In 3, 2, 1, you'll turn them pages. All right, y'all, that was our last sprint. I am literally so lucky that I just happened to look back up at what time it was, because I got back over here at 30 seconds to go, and I was like, oh, that would have been awkward. Okay, so yeah, I got to chapter 17, and then I stopped and worked on the application, which I'm going to continue doing after I close this out. So let's look. Tia, tired and definitely need to hire Renee. Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, maybe you already said that. Maybe that was from the last one. I don't know. Losing track of the comments because there's so many of them. Okay, great. So I hope y'all had wonderful sprints and that y'all got a lot done. Or if you were just chilling with us, thanks for us, me, and people in the chat. If you're just chilling with us, thanks for chilling with us. I realized I didn't do my intro, but that's because Shay wasn't here to remind me. Happy birthday to Shay, by the way. Today is Shay's birthday. Wish her happy birthday on your socials. I think she's doing a birthday stream tonight. I could be making that up, so just keep an eye out. And if you haven't already subscribed to Shay with the Hobbies and ring her bell, then you need to go do that so you don't miss a single upload or live, because she may indeed be doing a birthday stream tonight. Salter, you always be sneaking in at the last second, and I don't even know what to do with it at this point. It just feels like you don't really want to engage me. Yes, happy birthday on Twitter, all the things. If you don't know me, I'm Britt. This is my channel, BrittWriterly. It's a book and author tube. Thanks for hanging with us. Thanks for watching on the replay, if indeed you have watched on the replay. Thanks for hanging out with me in the chat, if indeed you have been hanging out with me in the chat. We got a good hour and a half of reading done, or whatever it is that you were doing. Make sure you smash that like button and ring that bell so you don't miss one of my uploads or lives. All right, I will see y'all next week, Lord willing, in some form or fashion. I need to do my honesty vlog, so I will see y'all some kind of way. Lord week, next week, Lord willing, creek don't rise. All right, y'all have a wonderful Friday. As you can see, my attention span is waning, so I'm just like, can it be after 5 o'clock? Can that just be what it is? I'm hanging in there. All right, so I will talk to y'all later days. In the meantime, y'all take the best care. Be safe. It is 6th season, even without us being in a whole hot spam sandwich, and we are still in a hot spam sandwich. It is year 2 of us being in a hot spam sandwich. So even if you're vaccinated, even if you got your booster, which I did yesterday, still please make sure that you just take the best care. It doesn't hurt to wear your mask while you're traveling. It doesn't hurt to just, you maybe not go to every holiday concert. Like, it's already flu season, it's already cold season, and then we're still in this pandemic, really. So take the best care of yourself and those around you. Wishing you and your family the best holiday season, and y'all have a really great weekend. All right, bye.